Welcome everyone, BJ Weiler back with you for another episode of the Canthan Adventures. So where are we at here? Going back into Tahnnakai Temple to finish mapping out in there. Since the last episode we had to cut things a little bit shorter for, you know, the real life stuff. So once we pretty much have to just do this side here, I already capped the skill from the Rit boss that was up here somewhere, and then after that I think it's into Sunjiang District, which is a little bit... Oh, I thank you for the host too, Battery. Thank you, thank you. It's a little bit different here. I think this is actually the first time where we actually go into the explorable area of a eventual mission area instead of doing the mission area first. So essentially we've had what now 4 missions so far: Vizuna, Neipu, and then the 2 over on Qingjie Island, and each one of them have explorable areas, but before they're unlocked you actually have to complete the mission first. Here it's a little bit different. I actually do have to go back to Tahnnakai at some point and get the masters for that, obviously, but here we actually explore some of the Sunjiang District first, and then we end up getting access to the mission later. But anyway, let's get on with it. More reminiscing stuff. I don't want to go that way, because I need to go into Tahnnakai here. This blasted Twitch app. So Extra Life still going strong here. Even by the time this episode hits the YouTubes, we'll still be fundraising for Extra Life. So at this point I'm doing the live stream. Obviously you can see I am more than halfway to my goal, so if anyone would like to join Extra Life, please go to www.extra-life.org. It's great fun, and of course donations to my page, which you see at the bottom of the stream screen there, and of course it will be in the highlights. It might not be in the highlight of the video, but it will be you can just use that URL, or you can check out my Extra Life playlist on YouTube, where I have all the relevant links and stuff in the descriptions to the videos. So let's do this. Alright, let's just get on with the exploration. I'll play around with the Twitch app, so if anyone's making comments in chat, I may be missing it because I'm closing out and reopening the Twitch app until it actually picks up my the video part of the stream. Today we will... Oh, you know what? Oh, there we go. Okay, we're good. Let's go talk to Vizu. So we do have to talk to her, and okay, well, I want to consult with you. Talk to me. You don't want to talk, eh? You don't want to give words of wisdom? Well, let's learn about you, young Vizu. I'm not going to read through this whole thing, but be it as it's going to be in the video, it will be saved for prosperity for as long as the interwebs are interwebbing. Feel free to pause the video at any time should you wish to read through this. Unfortunately, Vizu was killed when Shu's death whale washed over the lands in what has since become known as the Jade Wind. As I say, we can't get back that way, but the gate magically opens. Gita. Seeing firsthand what Shiro is capable of, I fear I may have underestimated his abilities. During his first reign of terror, we remained safe here in Tahnnakai Temple, but his boldness, intruding on even the legendary heroes of Canthan, this has me very worried. I will aid you in whatever way I can as you follow his trail. And what's your backstory, Kita? Well, there it is. Din Fang was invaded by the people then known only as Nathalan or pirates. Could be a slight reference to the Corsairs of Alona. Apollonia! The Mesma. Actually go back to so it looks like this I can actually reach the main oh look at that. I don't see a portal. Oh, it's invisible. Oh, that was interesting. Yes. Alright, let's pop back here to ZinQ. I don't see a portal. I thought maybe this would be part of the explorable area. I was wrong. Hello, you. Interesting. Learn something new every day. So we can actually get up that way. Up and I'm body block. There we go. So where do we really have to go here? So we just gotta go this way and then north. For the most part, okay. And the gate magically opens. There's a red shrine over here too, interestingly enough. Alright, so now we shall go in this direction. Clear down. Oh, we got some bad guys to fight already, eh? We have left the safety of the temple proper. Stop pooping out spirits there, Karina, until it's actually necessary. Which it is right now. Ah, Jade Brotherhood. Oh, lovely. And more here with a souped up version of Willie. It's behind wall number 1. Ooh, a secret corridor. Interesting. Ugh, gonna have to watch our step here. And now it doesn't matter because we're about to aggro everybody. So let's step it back a bit. Alright, now they stood off. Broken lockpick, excellent. More unlucky points that we need. Oh, for God's... Really? We go this way. No. Okay. Thank you for kindly healing me. Gonna be a bit of a pain. Dang it. Alright, that's a little better. Shadows, yeah. Alright, so I do believe we still have a little bit more to figure out up in this area. Oh, yep, there's our boss man. Couldn't save Kimbiro in time, now could I? Ooh, nice. Nice. He's focus. Sweet, sweet, sweet. We'll put that there. So we didn't share that by accident. Watch aggro here. Come on, fellas. Stretch out the leg here. Oh, I've been having joint issues. Oh. All right. Oh, hello, children. Little pumpkin. Finally got up, did ya? It's a diaper. Diaper feels good, huh? Oh, don't climb. Come on. Ugh. There. There we go. Mirror. Yes, up the ramp. think we got some climbing to do, if I recall correctly here. Ooh, gonna get Sissy. Yeah, this is, here we go. Yep, I remember this. Round and round we go. Hello, where is my cursor? Mouse died. Thank you. Oh, yep, so we can see daylight up there. Rick Wolf, hello there. Welcome back to the stream. Where am I going? I'm going up this way. Oh, you're a merchant, are you? Well, how nice. A merchant in an explorable area. Not something you see too often. ID, all that stuff, thank you. Ooh, let's back it up here. Let's back it up. Oh, crap. Jesus. Of course. Both the healers down. Yes, lovely. Thank you for that. Alright. That was more of a pain in the ass than I would have liked. Alright. Heal, res. Okay, so we got him resed. Yeah, where everybody else is here. Karina way over there. Okay, she's the last one. Let's see, we're going to see if there's any more. That might be it. And there goes Canberra again. Here. Killing me here, Cammy. I think we can go up even further. Ah, yes, that is a set of stairs. We'll sneak around these guys. Obviously, I've got no more mapping to do, but we're pretty much on top of the temple now at the top. Oh, look, bright skies for a change. Oh, that looks to be a fair drop. mages are the ones that are real pain in the butt here. So where is she? There he is. Excellent. Imperial Guardsman Yang. I think we actually have to come back here. I think he offers a quest, or he's involved with a quest somehow. I seem to recall. So as we look, okay, so we are now looking at the top of the temple there itself, the central area there where Izu is located. That's it. We've reached the end. Or have we? Oh, this just takes us back down. That's all. Yep, so we reached the top. Yay-hoo. Oh, come on, get out of the way here. Get up the stairs. Excellent. The temple. Now we get the map back to Xinqiu and head into Sunjiang. Excellent. Oh. Yeah, look at that. We maxed that little ditty out. Time to go get some more armor, I guess. We should drop the granite off. Where am I for books? Okay, got those two. And Tahnnakai. So yes, I gotta redo Tahnnakai Temple. Get the masters and fill the book. Somehow, some way. There we go, perfect. I did put that in the right position. Right, yes indeed. Excellent. Into Sunjiang. What are we doing? The Count's daughter. So that's, yes, that's outside Met to keep. That's one we're saving for later. The Count's daughter. here we take on Ampha, do we? They're not quite as nasty as the Jade Brotherhood, I think. Somebody's little ramshackle hut there. Ah, looks like a little sword there. Y'all get out the way here. Indeed it is, a little sword back. Up or we can go this way, right? There we come. Up this way then we shall go. Oh, I hate trappers. Especially when I don't have condition removal skills. There's Danica. Brutus and Sheena. Can we go down there? Or are we going to get trapped? Stuck. Okay. Go down that way. Alright, let's go talk to the Count's daughter, shall we? Oh! Kimmy, hello, Kimmy. Poor little Kimmy. The bad men tried to eat her. No longer content to remain in the protective confines of my society, my people think to keep evil at bay by reading signs and portents, performing rituals, and blindly following the words of the Redemptors. But we are no safer from evil than our neighbors. And we are doing nothing to help. I simply can't sit still any longer. We are here on a diplomatic mission. Why does that sound familiar? When we arrived, we heard rumors of a plague, but I had no idea. The poor child, I had to kill her parents. Oh, lovely, right in front of her, to keep them from eating her alive. It breaks my heart to see all these people suffering, and I wonder, can we Kurziks afford to simply stand by and watch? Is this what the gods would want us to do? Even if the plague never reaches Kurzik lands, do we not have a duty to help? For generations we have lived protected lives in our stuffy old towers. We don't make a move without months of careful prayer and deliberation. Well, personally, I'm sick of it. The time for careful deliberation is past. Oh, that's my kind of lady. Of course I'll help you. Meet me outside the city gates. Oh, was that it? Okay, well, we'll be off there later. For now, it's time to explore. Sunjiang District, and I probably should have brought an elite or signet capture. Oh, no, just in the mission, apparently. Okay, good. So I'll have to bring 2 in the mission. Well, that's not going to be fun. Maybe I'll bring. So else I do have to play the mission twice. Of course, that's not till after for a bit. Yeah, I actually gotta get through a couple more missions actually before we before we get through a couple missions before we return here and do the Sunjiang mission. Sunjiang District mission. I think we have to do the one in Old Forest and one in Jade Sea. Then that comes back here. If I recall correctly, you actually do face Shiro for the first time directly. Somewhat in this mission. Oh, no time for skills. Oh, no. Brother Menlo. Oh, so you're with us. Excellent. Oh, for God's sakes. Okay, we got an extra healer anyway. There's some of our exploration around here. Come on. Oh, now we run into some afflicted. Oh, you know what? Is there? There may be a direct path out here. Oh, yes, there is. It's actually a direct path into Pongmei Valley from here. Or a portal, I should say. We actually don't have to go through Metu Keep. Oh, Jesus, that was fast. here. Okay. Alright, so obviously that's not in the map here at all. So it looks like we've got... I don't recall being able to get over into there. No. Okay. Oh, hello. Reorient myself here, thank you. Jesus. Obviously, these guys have elite skills to capture, but I think, for the most part, any bosses you run into here have elite skills that you are available on other bosses earlier on as well. So it's just a matter of when you decide to cap them. Back down far, they're a bit easier. Yes, that's what I was waiting for. Oh my god. How can I get off a proper skill chain when you keep blocking me? Side. Good. End up having to do some backtracking, but that's okay. And why, yeah, it's that bridge. I should have gone back over the bridge, is what I should have done. Before I met Tahnnakai. That bridge I saw, so I could have gone back over there after I talked to her. Okay, here we go. Now we can get into this side. Well, hello, Forgives 12. Yes, I hear that quite often. Many people miss this game, but the good news is we can still play it. Obviously, that's what I'm doing. And hence why I am doing these video series, that way it's good to reminisce. And watch the storyline unfold for each of the campaigns. And do all the exploration. Preserve it for prosperity. getting close to wrapping up our Tyrian Adventures episodes. We've reached the Ring of Fire. And I should be able to get at least one of those episodes done today as well. So we will be doing the Ring of Fire mission proper in that one, and that'll only leave the final 2 missions of the game. And I'll wrap up the main storyline, but of course we do have the Titan quests after that to get through. Then we can say the Tyrian Adventures will be complete. Of course he blocked me. Flashing blades. That does come in handy, I suppose. Alright, y'all get down there, set off the traps, please. I'm tired of getting crippled here. So now we're going to end up heading right back to the bridge. How dead is he? Oh, good. Not very. It's just me. Alright, good. That takes care of that end. Let's flip that back here. So, let's see. So that pretty much is here the eastern part. I do think we do have a wee bit we can map out here. I think the only thing we can't get to is the outpost, but we'll find out, because that's what we're doing. We are exploring. I don't recall this section actually being part of the mission itself, so this is just some of the explorable area. I think most of the main mission is on the western portion here that we go through. See where are we at here? Just an hour in, so good. We got some time here. Although finishing off Tahnnakai Temple actually took a little bit longer than I expected. I didn't think it would take me almost 40 minutes just to get through it all. But then again, you know, the actual map clearing was done quite early. But I did want to get to the top Temple anyway. Just to get up there and do it. And see it. Yeah, but we should have a nice little bit of time to get into Pongmei Valley a little bit. Complete the quest. Stemming the tide, at least. Ah, there's the Poitel. Where's the... It looks like the Kurziks, right? I think this... Yeah, the Kurziks have pushed into Luxon territory. It's been like that for a little... for at least a few days now. Or at least through the last few times I've done episodes. Good, I got that one off. At least that one. Oh, look at that. I got my whole chain off against him. But it's not going to be off against him now, is it? I seem to recall being here before. Okay, where are these guys? Ah, afflicted. Terrific. Come on, hit him. Alright, good. Come on up, pal. Come on up. The rainbow. We're approaching the rainbow. The end of the rainbow. Where's my pot of gold? Oh no, just afflicted. Wonderful. Oh, there's quite a few there too, isn't there? Well, you guys go on first. I'll catch up. If I don't get stuck on this barrel. Wow, everybody's gonna die. Yeah, that was a brilliant plan of mine now, wasn't it? See who's gonna follow. Good, we'll take care of these guys. No, maybe not. That's y'all get out of the fire before you die. Thank you. Menlo, you don't seem to be helping that much. And there's where the line starts. The line of demarcation. Ooh. Getting there, getting there. Do 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 do. Okay, we're almost. This might be it then. So we can't. We might not actually be able to get into the area where the mission proper takes place. Let's see where this leads. Yes. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And there we are. Actually. Why do I keep saying actually today? I don't know. I don't know. So that's it then. So that's the mission area there. So okay. We do have some exploration to go. Is there another path? I'm trying to think if there's another path here. How do I do the short way or the longer way? Short way with more fighting again, or the longer way without fighting? For now, let's just run up this way, I guess. See if there's another pathway we can follow. This shouldn't take too long. Well, there is another resurrection shrine we can get to, so we do have some more exploration to go. So let's take a look here where we can get to. Might be. Nope, it's not going to be that way. be this way? Might be this way. Here we go. Any little bit we can clear out now will help when we finally get to the mission at some point. Okay, we're just on the other end now is what it is. That's right. So this down there is... Oh yeah, I remember that area. Oh yeah, I remember that area. That's good. That added a little bit. I'm just curious to see how far down in here I can get. I think I followed one path and there is another path up there. So I'll go check that out right quick. So just be a quick jaunt. Oh, and I get to pick up some loot I forgot about. Didn't notice. 73 more gold coins, I'll take it. Gonna need all the gold I can get to finish off my unlucky title. Hopefully I can do that during the Wayfarer's Reverie, which will be coming up in a couple of weeks. I think they have the boardwalk open and stuff for that. How long have I been playing the game for? Oh, since before launch. I actually got into sort of the last beta weekend event for Prophecies. Back when I had an HP laptop, which I think is one of my laptops I actually converted into a virtual machine some time ago. So that's been, let's see, it would have been, I forget when that was. Was that early 2005 or was that late 2004? Somewhere around there. Yeah, we can go a little bit this way. Yeah, and that laptop could not quite successfully run the game, but managed to get in there, get a couple characters created at least. I ended up building a desktop specifically to be able to play the game. A little bit more kick to it, more juice. Okay, so alright, so at least we saw that. I think this is this where we start the mission? Maybe. Oh, look at that! We can fight. Ha ha! Fight you, kill you. Ha ha ha! We got you. Oh, but I can't pick up the gold. Oh yeah, I can. Look at that. Ha ha! Ah! Come back here before you. Well, it doesn't matter if we all die because we are mapping to Matsu Keep anyway. Eventually. Can I hit you? No. We must spell you to death. Alright, well that was fun. Time to go on to Matsu Keep now. Alright, good. So that's that. So yeah, I've been there for quite a long while. Now I was playing hardcore for pretty much until Star Wars: The Old Republic came out. Really, I don't think there was anything else. I mean, I was playing other games here and there, but I always stuck with Guild Wars because there's so much to do. I wanted to get stuff done here. So I did end up playing Vanguard for a little while, but again, like I say, the main game here was Guild Wars. So I never really got that far into Vanguard, and then of course I really decided, hey, let me really start digging into Vanguard now. Sony decides to shut it down. Bones, cloth, armor. Here we go. Yeah, SWTOR. Yep, so did I. There's only been a few games actually that have been complete time eaters. The original Wizardry, of course, when that came out. I actually got introduced to that by a friend who had an old, I think he was an IBM he actually had. So played that. I said, oh wow, this is a cool game. So I ended up playing that for a little bit. I played most of what I played was actually on the SNES. Was the Wizardry 5 when that finally released to the SNES. That's where most of my time went with that. And then of course Stronghold, the Stronghold games by Firefly came out. Stronghold and Stronghold Crusader. So that sort of finally got me out of Wizardry and into playing those for a few years. Many overnight sessions with those games. And then of course I always had the hankering for the party-based RPG and stuff like that, so I started searching like what can give me that Wizardry feel again that's more modern, of course, than Wizardry, which was 20 years old by that point. And that's when I stumbled onto Guild Wars. Said, oh, this looks interesting. So Guild Wars got me out of Stronghold, and that was my time killer for the 6 years after that. And SWTOR came out, and I said, wow, cool. SWTOR was nice because it was similar, or at least I was able to jump right into it right away and have a feel for what I was doing, because obviously people compare it a lot to WoW and stuff like that, which I never played at the time. I only just got into WoW a little bit more and more, thanks in part to my sister, and of course the changes they made in SWTOR last October. But I was just able to jump into SWTOR and just get a feel for it, mostly because to me it felt so similar to Guild Wars. So I was able to grasp how things worked and that kind of stuff right away. Or many other games that I tried throughout the years since Guild Wars, it's like, I just didn't quite grasp it. Didn't quite appeal to me like Guild Wars and SWTOR did. Then, of course, when Defiance came out, I think that was, 2013 now? So SWTOR was the time eater for a couple of years, and Defiance came out, and I said, oh, this looks interesting. Cross-media game. Let's go see what this is all about and see what they can do, what Tryon can do with it. So I played that pretty solid for pretty much a year. That took me completely out of SWTOR and Guild Wars. That's really when I really started my gameplay time in Guild Wars really started slowing down. It slowed down a little bit after the infamous hackings of like I think it was around 2009. Those hackings that really nailed a lot of people. My main account here was actually hit pretty hard. So I was just so like taken aback by it. I wouldn't say devastated, but like disappointed, of course, that a lot of this, a lot of the unique stuff I had was lost. But just like I was just like in shock. So I ended up playing Dragon Age for a little while there before I decided to get back. I said, okay, I had enough time off. Let's get back into Guild Wars and recover. And then, of course, SWTOR came out, and that took me out of Guild Wars a little bit longer. And then Defiance, and now it's back to Guild Wars again, for which I am glad of, because it's still as enjoyable as it was from the beginning. It's pretty much cleared out here. Let me see how we're doing for cartographer here. We should be... Where is it at? Gamer, Survivor. Which we're not going to really worry about Survivor on these characters. Canthan Exploration, so almost halfway there. I think 46.3. I think that's pretty close to what I should have. Yeah, back to the roots, absolutely. Which is, I think, one of the good things about the game is that it has not changed all that much in the 11 years since Prophecy's been out. Obviously, a few updates here and there, that kind of stuff. The S9 Pet Corpse nerf, which still annoys me to no end to this day. But for the most part, I've always been a PvE player, which just that's just those. That's my bread and butter there. That's what I grew up on. RPGs, the CRPGs, and all that kind of stuff. The original pen and paper, Dungeons and Dragons, all the PvE stuff. So, but I mean, really, here, Guild Wars is what started getting me more and more into PvP as well, just because of how they. The PvP was fun here. Plus, Fort Aspenwood and Jade Quarry, I think, have been some of the funnest PvP type maps that I've played. I always enjoy doing them. But I'll always be, at the end of the day, a PvE player. Alright, so, I guess might as well go out here and do some of this. See how far along we get before it's breakfast time here. Did I highlight that? I want to highlight this one. I'll knock this one out. Not quick. Ah! Look at that! Finally, some green grass again. Oh, hang on, I gotta talk to you people. Wait. Do not trust anything the ministry has said, but if you believe the sea is safe, I will take your word for it. I hate lying to people. I heard from my cousin's best friend's sister, former housemate, back when she had a house, that you were here in Canthan with Master Togo. And I know he would not lead us astray. Well, things aren't quite that peachy yet, unfortunately. Let's go talk to you! You're aimed as long as the Emperor is alive. Is safe again? Oh, wait, I missed that. Oh, dang it. At least I've got it recorded. Come here, you Mr. Refugee, sir. The gods themselves could not convince me to return to that city, so you can tell the ministry I said so. Oh. Well then, how many more do I got? Oh, I've unconvinced 2 of 5. Oh, don't you go too far. Yeah, well, that's true. No, for me, there's nothing left for me in Canthan. If the ministry wants me to come back, hey, there, give me a reason to. I will return long enough to find out. So the workman is... Hello, we got to fight. Stone skill, Kieran. Hey, goal, not particularly goals per se. I just, for the most part, I just want to get through. I just want to sort of. I'm doing this sort of as a catalog, I guess, sort of to try to get. Capture the entire game, so to speak, I guess you could say, to try to preserve it. How do you know a member of the ministry is lying? His lips are moving. Oh, that sounds familiar. The ministry is good for nothing but wasting time. I would sooner take the word of a festering plague creature than from a ministry representative. So yeah, I just sort of, because obviously the sad fact of the MMO genre is that at some point, eventually, these games are all going to shut down, even though of course there's been some that have been running 20-25 years, obviously, but for the most part the AAA MMO is relatively young and its life is going to be finite. So I sort of, when the 10th anniversary came along, I was sort of twofold. I said, well, you know, let me start again. You know, it sounds like fun. Let me do this for, you know, prosperity's sake. And just to re-enjoy the game from scratch again. Of course, I get the various bonuses and stuff from having played for 10 years, but more and more I thought, you know what, this is a good way to catalog the game for when it does shut down. That way, eventually, if it ever, hopefully that's not for another decade, but still at least have something to go back to. For those people who can't play again, or, like I said, when the game eventually shuts down, we can go back and at least relive the experience, a la type of movie type thing. So when I felt my life in Canthan was over, you come along and tell me to return. I had resigned myself to carving a living out on the road to get as far away from it. I might never have returned to Canthan had you not caught up to me and told me the news. So I think I've got one more to go. Yes, of course. I've got to find more refugees to convince. One more. That's pretty much it. Otherwise the goals are just to, have fun, and perhaps complete some more account class titles and that kind of stuff. Is there, without having to get into too deep of battling? I've already talked to you. Okay. There's more refugees out there. I know. Oh, we're gonna fight. Run back. Yeah. Because it's interesting as well that, some things gives me a chance to, the re-exploration gives me a chance to maybe see things I've not noticed before, or had noticed and forgotten about long ago. To reminisce. To meet new people. Such as those who have joined me on the stream, and of course, one of our regulars on this series, Kat Kumi, I actually haven't seen in quite a bit of time. The last few episodes, at least, anyway. To party with new people. Alright, I gotta find out where the rest of these refugees went off to. And of course, if I remap, that resets the quest, which I might end up having to do anyway, so I can Try to grab all these refugees before they scatter too far. Oh, those are more spirits over there. Looks like it. What is that? Is that? It might be somebody down there, so let me head that way. Yes, sir. That's always fun, yeah, because it's that's one of the enjoyable things about the game is like, oh, there's somebody way down yonder. Okay. I think I can head you off at the pass here. Oh, there's somebody else too. Okay, good. As we aggro everything in sight now, just try to get you guys before you reach the freaking portal and disappear on me. Come here. Come here. I think they've probably forgotten why they started fighting to begin with. Indeed. Come here. Oh, goody. All right. You're the one I needed to talk to. The last one. Right, get out of the way. Let me go talk to this guy anyway. We'll talk to you anyway. Don't block me. Oh, that's it. He has nothing else to say. Now I've completed the quest, of course. All right. Well, that's that one. Excellent. Alright. Well, since this is open, we might as well pop into here now anyway. Our first non-Canthan city outpost, and this is Tanglewood Copse. Oh, look at that. It is an Eckavold Forest one. Who is this one? The Legit Guild. I've seen a couple of you people around. Safe haven for travelers, Tanglewood Copse lies nestled between the outer edges of southern Kaineng City and the harsh, towering Kinkashi Mountains. According to legend, the first emperor stopped to camp here for the night during his inaugural tour of the Eckavold Forest. It is now a site for pilgrimage for devotees of traditional Canthan ancestor worship. Yeah, see, it's one of the things I mean, I don't think I've read most. I think I've read some of these, but on my first journeys through the game, well, the oldest section of Kaineng City, Matu keeps at the base of the Kinkashi Mountains and serves as the city's entry point for both Luxons and Kurziks. The keep, once a beautiful example of ancient Canthan architecture, has since fallen into neglect and disrepair. So now we see another of the unique features of factions in that guilds and alliances, well, guilds specifically, can control outposts, yeah. Kurzik and Luxon outposts. Which gives them access to certain areas in said outposts, like this here. So if you're a member of a legit guild, you can actually go in here and you get access to merchants that offer you discount prices and other things here. Who else is in here? Oh, you can get fireworks, set off a fireworks show. This way lies Arborstone. Can we get into Arborstone? Oh, I can actually get into Arborstone, eh? We won't do that quite yet. I guess we'll just go out and finish map clearing Pongmei Valley a bit, or at least the more general the more local Pongmei Valley area here, before we do a wider exploration next episode. Boom, boom, boom. Basically, we'll just do this side, yeah. Speaking of Fort Aspenwood, which I did a few minutes ago, I finally did get a chance to get back into that on Saturday. I did do a live stream on my BJ Weiler channel, and I've got the highlight up on my up on YouTube in the Extra Life playlist. So actually, there were quite a few people in there on Saturday. So we had matches popping pretty quickly, which was nice. So hopefully, next weekend should be a good weekend for me to get in there again. Get back on my Elementalist and get some recordings of that. Sorry, horses, but you're attacking me, so I have no choice but to kill you. So if we can get into Tanglewood here, I'm trying to remember if I can get into the Luxon, the initial Luxon outpost here. Probably should be able to, but like I said, that's probably going to have to wait till next episode, since we're already over an hour and a half into this boy. I like to keep the episodes down to about an hour and a half. That seems to be a good time. Yeah, I guess partly because the Prophecies missions, at least, for complete exploration and that kind of stuff. At least the later ones, the latter ones, tend to take about that time if you're taking your time to go through and to complete everything for completion's sake. So an hour and a half always seems to be a good episode length for getting most of these areas done and stuff. So. Naturally, of course, there are a few things that take a bit longer, such as the Draknor's run we did, which actually which just made it up to YouTube yesterday. I think that's my Draknor's run episode for Tyrian Adventures. I got up there, which, as a matter of fact, we did with Kat Kumi. And of course the Sorrow's Furnace stuff, which we have been doing the last couple of weeks on the live streams, and which will eventually make it up in the next couple of weeks onto YouTube. You know, a thought just occurred to me, it would be ironically amusing in that I am doing this kind of stuff sort of, like I said, is, just to have fun in the game again, but also as a way to preserve the games in a way. And I thought it would be how ironically amusing that Twitch and we would have Twitch and YouTube shut down first before this game does. Before ArenaNet finally decides to pull the plugs. Or I guess it would be NC Soft who would give that command, I'm sure. and I would actually lose the cataloging videos before the game itself is actually lost. Alright, so I think we'll just tip it off here. And let me see, go sort of this way. And what I'll do is just clear out this little part here. If it should, I think I can clear out a little bit of it. How do I get to fight you again? Alright, we'll head back this way and we'll call this an episode because I do want to at least get Tyrion. Okay, that did clear out a little bit more. There we go, perfect. At least to get to one Tyrion Adventures episode today. And maybe, if there's enough time, get back to Canthan Adventures again today. Although I am debating whether to do a Wretched Hive recap episode today. There are speaking of SWTOR, my Wretched Hive recap series on YouTube is sort of a forum discussion. Or I guess you could call it a forum rant. Although it is certainly open, discussions are always certainly welcome. People would like to make comments on YouTube about the episodes and anything I might talk about there. But there have been quite a few forum posts that sort of struck my fancy this past week. And of course there was the producer's live stream. I'm debating whether I should recap or not. I'm probably thinking not, because it's pretty much learned nothing except I think a release date for, oh yes, a release date for the HK special bonus chapter, and the fact that we'll learn more about the expansion coming up at Comic-Con. They'll actually release more details on that at the beginning of October at the Comic-Con in New York or whatever it is up there. I think that's really the only interesting bits of information we got from the producer's live stream this month. So I don't even know if it's worth recapping in Wretched Hive, especially since there are quite a few posts that bring up some topics I'd like to discuss. Ah, okay, good. Thank you for joining me, Rick. As a matter of fact, I am planning on doing that very thing myself as well. Going to grab some grub. Of course, I guess I should feed the children. Do that fatherly type business. And then probably early afternoon, couple hours maybe, be back here for Tyrion Adventures. Or maybe later on in the afternoon if I decide to do that Wretched Hive recap episode. So yeah, anyone who's still interested in SWTOR a bit, catch out Wretched Hive recap. It's sort of a tongue-in-cheek type series I'm doing. Although the points I do bring up, I'm slightly passionate about. I tried to do it in a sort of entertaining rant rage QQ type way. Hopefully. But anyway, okay, we're good here. That's good. So we've got that. We've got the quest complete. Where'd Tahnnakai go, by the way? I guess she already wandered off, did she? Interesting. Well, we'll go talk to you next time anyway, Tahnnakai. And we'll get that. Count Star quest complete. And we'll at least do the rest of Pongmei Valley. I think that will be a fulfilling episode there. So let me pop back in here. Damatu, complete this quest. We'll get that out of the way. And call this an episode. On to the next. And I believe I have to talk to Yoko. Hello there. You've done well. Surely if we keep this effort up, no one will wish to leave the city. When people realize that the ministry has things in hand, everything will return to normal. Yeah, because that's gonna happen. Oh, except, thank you very much. Okay, sure, good. That just leaves Count Stalder. So let me, before I forget to do that, let me stemming the tide, so I can go here. I can delete this row because that quest is complete. Let me take a look here. So, yep. After Arborstone, after Sunjiang mission, after Sunjiang mission, and we got the Count Star. So basically, the Count's daughter is the last technically Kaining city-oriented quest that I've got before that I can currently get right now. Some of the other stuff opens up after we do some of this Echo of Old Force and Jade Sea areas. So yeah, so I guess that'll be next. Excellent. So I'll have to get a copy of that quest log, and let me check here my Pongmei Valley. Oh, I do have a skill I can cap in Pongmei Valley. So so before I forget about that, oh good, I've got 3 more signets of capture, which good, I got that because of Sunjiang District, which of course that's not going to help because I'll be doing Echo of Old Force and Jade Sea first. So, but regardless, let me do this. Boom. That way, when we pop back on here again, perhaps later today, this evening maybe. I don't know if I'll actually have time, but we'll at least do a Tyrian Adventures episode today. And then we'll look forward, probably trying to see how my week looks here, because I do have 100 days of gaming to get through. But we'll see. Alright, so that's good enough for now. So let me stop my recording, which I use as a backup, in case something happens and Twitch is not playing nice, or Twitch doesn't like YouTube, or YouTube doesn't like Twitch when uploading. So anyway, thank you for watching this episode, everyone. It's BJ Weiler saying, until next time, I will see you in game.